Number 5. Just like with the commercial, this next one is something that always freaked me out every time I saw it. And it's probably gonna make you laugh, but it's... Yep. This freaky monkey dude. Every single friggin' time he appeared at the end credits of a Jimmy Neutron episode, I'd hand over my covers until it cut to commercial. Honestly, I found the monkey terrifying, and just because early CGI was scary to me, but no matter how many episodes of Jimmy Neutron I saw as a kid, I never saw this freak coming. Number 4. These next 3 are from a very show you always expect to be on a list like this. No matter who you ask. You know which one I'm talking about. Yep, other YouTubers have discussed this many times that Courage the Cowardly Dog has been disturbing as hell. So this one will be brief. The 3 moments on this show that scare me the most, however, come from King Ramses' Curse, Perfect, and Courage in the Big Stinking City. Which introduced us to King Ramses, the You're Not Perfect trumpet tuba fetus flick thing, and the violin girl. Oh god. I first came across this one when I was not these... I first came across this show when I was little, and then I came across the violin girl when I was 9, and boy did I have the exact same reaction that Courage did when he first came across her. Number 3. This next one is rather unique, and ironically it comes from my favorite entry in the Pixar trilogy. Back then, I was a very sensitive little lily-livered kid, because I didn't know why this scene scared me so much. Maybe it was because Nata's excitement was to the point where he was about to kill the guy he was towing. I guess. Of course, that was only temporary, and I got more used to it as time went on and actually found it funny. So this one's brief too. Number 2. This next one unnerved me more than it scared me, but it's the scene where Johnny freaks out and runs around Hotel Transylvania in the kitchen. In the first movie. I thought it was pretty uncomfortable at first due to how fast-paced and over-the-top it was, not to mention the fact that Johnny was genuinely in utter fear and panic. But over time, after every single time I've rewatched the movie, I've learned to get used to it. Number 1 is something that is another franchise I've stayed loyal to since I was born, and that loyalty has not changed ever since. Number 1, SpongeBob may be my favorite Nickelodeon show and my favorite TV show next to The Owl House and South Park, but there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of moments that have freaked us out as kids. We've all had that one moment. From SpongeBob's brain being exposed, to the Nosferatu's sudden appearance, to the Flying Dutchman failing to scare SpongeBob. But the 2 episodes that nearly scared me away from the whole show in general were Shanghai and I Had an Accident. Mostly because, yeah, I think you know why, judging by these images alone. These 2 episodes scared me away from the show for a while, just for those moments alone. And because of this, I did not touch SpongeBob again for 2 years, until 2017 and 2018, where I got over my fears of these respective scenes. And then I began to love this excellent cartoon after all these years. And you can tell by how this show is a big part of my channel that love has not deteriorated at all. But then again, I think it's glad that we all have our experiences with things that have scared us as kids. I'm glad that people are still around to make lists like this, because it shows how very unique and diverse people can be with how scared they were as kids. Happy Halloween!